Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to the K-pop World channel. Tonight, we bring you a story that's more than just a regular piece of news. It's not just another rumor or fleeting gossip. This is a story that echoes in silence. A story that strikes the heart. A night that changed everything. The entertainment world may be full of dazzling lights and applause. But behind all that, there's a side rarely seen. A fragile side, human and quietly filled with love. That night, the lights went dim. What remained was the depth of emotion, and a hospital room that stood silently as a witness to something unspoken. It all began when a beloved actor, Xiao Zhan, was suddenly declared critical, not due to any dramatic fall, not a scandal, but because his body simply gave up to relentless exhaustion. That morning seemed just like any other. His schedule was packed, the film set buzzing, fan screens filled with hopeful anticipation. Everything was normal until a blurry photo surfaced. A motionless face on a hospital bed, slack jaw, wet eyelashes, a face we knew too well to ignore. At first, fans refused to believe. It must be fake. But the silence of the hospital told the truth. Confirmation came. ICU, critical condition, no warning, no lead-up. Suddenly the online world froze. The hashtag #XiaoZhan trended globally within minutes. Douyin, Weibo, Twitter, everywhere turned into a room of worry, prayer, and tears. You felt it, didn't you? Your heartbeat raced, breath caught in your chest. Hope and fear collided in a shared digital space. But behind the scenes, one figure moved quietly. Not the paparazzi, not the PR team, just a friend, Wang Yibo. Maybe you remember how Yibo reacted during that one drama scene years ago. Calm, warm, quietly understanding. That night, his eyes froze somewhere between fear and hope. As the world held its breath, he whispered a promise. He wouldn't leave. 2 days passed in tense silence. No updates, only rumors, heart complications, severe stress, extreme fatigue. And through it all, Yibo stayed. Watching, waiting, silent, sleeping in a cold hospital chair. Without a blanket, without a crowd, just prayers on his lips. Hands trembling, eyes red. He didn't need to speak. His presence said enough. Then morning came. At 5:48 a.m., there was a glimmer. His face stirred. Eyes fluttered open. His breath grew deeper, steadier. Xiao Zhan had awakened. Time inside that room froze. The sound of the heart monitor became the only music in the air. Doctors paused. Nurses held back their smiles. And amid them all, Yibo's lips curled faintly, trying to hold in the storm inside. "You're still here." Xiao Zhan's voice was faint, barely a whisper. At his bedside, Yibo didn't speak. He simply took his hand, held it tightly, and let the silence say everything. A tear fell, slow, honest, unstoppable. That moment wasn't dramatic. Just two humans standing quietly in the depth of uncertainty, communicating through gaze and grip. Soon, the silent video from the hospital room went viral. Hashtags #XiaoZhanAwakens and #Wang Yibo Cries flooded timelines. Not because of instant sensation, but because the moment was real. No scripts, no acting, just loyalty, an unspoken bond between two people who truly cared. Fans reacted deeply. On Douyin, the clip gathered tens of millions of views in hours. Comments poured in. "I can't stop refreshing the page," one wrote. Another shared, "My tears just won't stop." Someone else typed, "This is honestly the sweetest romance I've ever witnessed." And it wasn't just words. Some fans wrote poetry. Others painted soft portraits of the moment. Spontaneous fan art contests emerged on Weibo. Many added ambient sounds, rain, heartbeats, a quiet sigh, as if they wanted to freeze that moment in time forever. The K-pop and drama fandom is known for being expressive. But that night, it wasn't just expression. It was pure love, in its simplest form. Presence, prayer, empathy. As news improved, Xiao Zhan was moved out of ICU. The doctors called it mild heart complications caused by extreme stress. It wasn't a sudden illness. It was a wake-up call, a quiet cry from the body, rest. In a short message, he apologized to fans. "Sorry for making you all worry. Maybe I was too serious about resting. Simple words, yet powerful. A rare confession. He's human too. He gets tired. He is now in recovery, slowly returning to normal condition. You might be wondering when he'll be back on screen, but there's no news of that yet. One thing is certain. Wang Yibo is still there. No grand announcements. No dramatic posts. Just a quiet presence. Just as that night. This story gives us more than just celebrity news. It's about endurance. About a man who gave everything, even when his body couldn't keep up. It's about a silent moment that spoke louder than any applause. It's proof that in a world of brilliance and pressure, the deepest values still exist. Care, empathy, boundless loyalty. And the story isn't over. You may be wondering, what happens next? Will Xiao Zhan take a full break? When will he return to the stage? How will Yibo continue to stand by his side? Drama? Another series? Or perhaps, we just sit and hope. As fans, we have a role too. To be patient, to give space, to send strength, through comments, prayers, or simple words of support. Now, I want to hear from you. What moment touched you the most? What quote from that night still lingers in your heart? What do you think loyalty really means in an industry full of noise? Comment below. I want to read your thoughts. And don't forget to share your own stories. As fans who've felt something real, something lasting, stay tuned here on K-Pop World. We'll keep you updated on Xiao Zhan's progress and Yibo's quiet support. Until the next video, take care of yourself. And never underestimate the silence of the night. Because sometimes, silence holds the deepest stories.